Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Naomi Rook. If you are brand new to my channel, consider subscribing. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure to ring the notification bell so you can be notified anytime I do upload a video. Today what I'm going to do is a first impressions and a demo of the Oden'S Eye. This is the collaboration with Angelica. This is the Hela eyeshadow palette. This is stunning. I love this color story. If you've watched my videos for any amount of time, you know this is like my personality in a color story. I love the murky greens. I love these dark metallics. They're so stunning. I really like this eyeshadow palette. The artwork on the front is quite unique, very kind of out there. So this is the unicorn. It comes in. I really like this. This is the exact same thing that's on the front of the palette, but in black and white. I think this is super cool and unique. You can definitely tell she put a lot of love into this palette. I had never really watched Angelica on YouTube, and then when I saw the collaboration, I'd wanted to try Oden'S Eye for a really long time, so I clicked on her, started watching her videos, and of course I fell in love with her instantly. I think she is so beautiful. She's super talented. I really love the eyeshadow looks that she does and how she talks about makeup and how she describes it. I think she is a beautiful soul, so I'm really glad that I found her through that collaboration. Along with the palette, it did come with a scarf. If you were one of the first few, they lasted until they ran out. This is really cool. It's a picture that's on the palette on the scarf, and then on the other side it is black and white. I really think that's cool. So I did buy this on the day it came out. I bought it within minutes of it coming out. I had an alarm on my phone to go off. It did retail for $43.90. I don't think that's terrible. For a 16 shadow palette, I don't think $43.90 is bad at all. I just really like the color combination. And the eyeshadow look I did today, I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I used 7 of the eyeshadows. I really like how this look turned out. I think everything blended really well. So let's go ahead and hop into some swatches of the palette. Alright, so there are the first 2 rows. They're super pigmented. The mattes are so creamy and those metallics are insane. So we have Rebirth, we have Fluorescent, right there is Underworld, and then we have DK, which is so nice. Underbridge is this one. We have Moss right there, and then we have Venom, that really beautiful metallic, and this one is Ouroboros. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Alright, so there are those colors. Look at those metallics, how beautiful. So right here we have Wolf. This is Hela. And right here is Hellfire. This is Goddess. And then we have Double-Sided, which is right there. I have that as a face highlight today. This one is River. This one is Soot. And this absolutely stunning metallic is Complete. Complete and River are so stunning. The mattes feel super creamy. The metallics have a lot of payoff. The metallics on my lid right now, I did not use any glitter glue. I did not use anything wet. I didn't even use my fingers. I used a brush on a dry primer, and it turned out super nice. I do have quite a bit of fallout under my lash line. That's not a huge deal. Next time I'll just use glitter glue. So this is the look I created to create the blush that I have going on. I think that looks really nice. I did use my Nars. This is Sin, my favorite purple blush. And then on my lips, I have Colorupop Lumiare. And then I'm wearing this SheGlam, just a hint lip tint in Cheeky. I really like how this eyeshadow look turned out. I think this palette is really intriguing. So if you would like to see how I created this eyeshadow look, then go ahead and keep watching and let's get her done. So I'm going to hop into this eyeshadow palette. I'm so excited. I did put on the scarf. I think it's really cute. I don't really know how to wear scarves in my hair, but I kind of just tied it around and like put it over to the side. I think it's absolutely adorable. I definitely want to start wearing scarves more. I think it's really cool. I really love the design on the scarf. It is the same design as the front of the palette. This is so artistically pleasing. I really love the front. I think it's stunning. So I am going to go ahead and hop into this eyeshadow palette. I don't really know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to play with some of these mossier colors and then the pinks. I thought that like the mossy green, the pink, and then of course I'm gonna have to put some of these gorgeous shimmers on. I thought that would look really pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop into Hela, this really beautiful pink color, and then I'm gonna put that color up into my crease. I'm gonna use my Blend Buddy Cosmetics, the B5, and I'm just going to put that up into my crease and then blend it all the way from the front of my lid to the back of my lid. I have never used Oden'S Eye formula. I'm so excited. I've heard incredible things. I've heard Batty Bean talk about Oden'S eye for so many times that I've been so excited to try their brand. And then when I saw this collaboration palette with Angelica, I wanted to try it so bad. I love greens. This is like my most perfect color story. And then I love the artwork on the palette. So far this pink is really pigmented, going on really nicely. Next, I'm going to go in with this moss color. I'm taking the B4. I'm taking that into my crease kind of right on top of that Hela color. Next, I'm going to take this soot color and I'm going to put that on my outer V area. So far, these colors are blending really well. They're very pigmented. They have a ton of payoff. This is the very first time ever even touching this eyeshadow palette or Oden'S eyeshadows. So I'm really excited to see how this formula is going to work out. That color is very pigmented, really dark. I'm taking the B5 and I'm going to blend out that soot color. I'm going to tap into a tiny bit of Hela and see if I can use that to blend it out. That blended really nicely. I'm going to take some of that Hela color. I'm going to go further. I'm going to take up my entire lid area. I think I was just going on such a small scale. It wasn't quite what I wanted. I'm going to take that moss color and I'm going to do that on a bigger scale as well. All the way from in my tear duct all the way around. I'm going in with that soot color. I'm taking that up a little bit further, and then I'm going to cut this crease out. Next, I'm going to hop into this Goddess color, and I'm going to go ahead and just blend a little bit on the middle of my lid out with that dark purple. This is getting a little dramatic, but I'm not mad about it. Alright, I cut my crease. I really like how these colors blended. They blended so nicely. I think it's going to look really stunning. So next, I'm going to hop in with some shimmer on my lid. I'm going to go ahead and go in with this Venom color. It's such a beautiful green. I think it's going to look absolutely stunning. And I'm going to do this completely dry because I want to see what type of payoff I can get. And then I will add some glitter glue if I need to. Normally I use glitter glue with metallics, but I just want to see what type of pigment I can actually get. So what I'm going to do is take this green and I'm going to line up top exactly where I cut my crease. I'm going to take that all the way across. That green has so much pigment. For going over an already dried concealer, that looks really nice. So I'm going to do that on the other side. I'm really shocked by how much pigment I'm getting using a brush. I normally use fingers and a glitter glue, but for just a dry brush on a dry eyelid, I'm getting a ton of payoff. And that glitter is so pretty. I really like that. I am actually really surprised by that metallic. So next I'm going to go into this most stunning, beautiful duochrome. This is called River. This one is almost like a blue-brown color. I'm so excited. So I'm just going to tap that onto the bottom half of my lid in the same direction I took that green, but all the way at the bottom. And just tap it all the way across my lid. I'm going to tap a little bit with my finger. Oh, that is so stunning. It's so pretty. Oh, that might be my favorite color in the palette so far. That River color is just stunning. It's light but dark at the same time and has really great reflection. Oh, that's so pretty. Alright, so there is the eyeshadow. I really love how this turned out. So I'm going to hop off, finish my face, do some liner and mascara, and then I will come right back to finish up all the rest of the eyeshadow. So my face is done. I'm going to do some lower lash line, my inner corner. So I'm going to start with Hela, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line using my B3. And I'm just going to line all the way from out at the back, all the way forward. And there is a little bit of soot on there, so it's getting a bit darker, but I really do like that. Next, I'm going to go in with this Goddess color right here, and I'm going to go right below that Hela, and I'm taking the B1. I'm taking it all the way to the outer V area and rounding it all up. Next, I'm going to take this fluorescent color, this bright green. I'm going to put that on my lower lash line, but up front. Ooh, that is pretty. It's a little bit more yellow than green, but I really like the look of it. And I am really shocked at how well these are going on dry. They have such a metallic reflex. I do have a little bit of fallout, but it's not a ton, and it looks really impactful. Next, I'm going to take this double-sided, and I'm going to put that in my inner corner. I did put this on my face as my face highlight. It is so pretty. It looks white, but then it has a peachy duochrome. It's so pretty. I'm going to bring that on top of the green just a little bit to really blend those two colors together. Alright, so now I'm going to hop off, do my liner and lashes, and then I will be right back with the rest of my makeup done. There is the finished eyeshadow look. I really love how this turned out. I think it is super pretty. I do have quite a bit of fallout on my under eyes, but I did not put a glitter glue. Normally when I use metallics, I do like to use a glitter glue. I did not this time. Definitely when I'm playing with this eyeshadow palette again, I will use some glitter glue. I really like how this turned out. I think it was really blendable. The metallics were very, very pigmented for being just on a dry, already kind of set primer. I think it turned out really, really nice. I love how this turned out. I love how I got the blush and the pink from the palette to kind of blend it together. I think it looks really pretty. I think this scarf is absolutely stunning. I don't really know how to tie them. I need to do some research to figure out how to tie a scarf, but I think this is really pretty. So I really enjoy this palette. I'm glad I picked it up and I love the colors. So hopefully you enjoyed this video and I will catch you on the next one. Bye guys!